All right. Welcome. You are Up Late Austin. I'm your host, Jake. We have a great show for you tonight. I cannot tell you how excited I am to have the Cuckoos back out. I met them in about 2015 and blew me away. Tonight they're going to blow you away. It's going to be great. So let's just kind of get into it a little bit. First of all, let's do some introductions.
I'm Kenneth Frost.
And you will be playing what tonight?
I'm playing the guitar and singing vocals.
All right. And that he does. Let's also talk about where you grew up.
I grew up I was born here in Austin, but I grew up in Bastrop. Came back here for high school. I'm kind of a half-breed unicorn thing, you know?
Yeah.
And, but yeah, I've spent a lot of time here, a lot of time there. Kind of got the small town life thing and the small city life thing.
Yeah, Bastrop, that's about as small as you can get.
Yeah, it was good.
But that's a really cool, there's a lot of good stuff there.
Yeah, until you turn like 13.
Yeah, and it's not fun anymore. So when did you start playing music?
Probably when I was about 16 or 17, I think.
Gosh, so a few years? That's not probably been too long for you.
Yeah.
Like when I was 17, that was like a long time ago.
Yeah.
But that was just a few years for you.
Yeah, it's been probably about 5-6 years now.
And what made you, was there a song, was there anything that like, it's time, like why'd you?
The Beatles.
The
got into the Beatles, and I got the music bug.
Yeah. By the way, did you see that movie?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
I didn't see
Holy
it yet.
crap, you got to see that.
It's good.
Blow you away. All right, I'm going to come over here. Sir?
Cool, man.
I cannot, when I see you play, it just blows my mind. And to think how young you are, like if you were 32, it blows my mind. But to know how young you are.
Gosh, I'm 21 now.
Is that all?
Yeah, well, 22 in March.
Damn. Okay. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Dave, North, that I play the guitar, and I sing sometimes.
Yeah. Very well, too, I will say. When did you start? Where were you born?
I was born in Austin. Yeah. I haven't moved out ever.
And that's pretty rare too. That people that live because usually someone's from somewhere.
Sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
you're a true Austinite.
I really love it. Now I work at Home Slice, and I love representing that part of Austin too. When I'm not playing guitar,
The last time I was at Home Slice, I rode those scooters there from like downtown 6th Street to Home Slice on Congress.
Awesome.
And me and this girl, they were doing construction. I don't know how we didn't see it, but there was this orange net. We fucking plowed right through it. It was awesome.
Kenneth just rode one of those for the first time.
I've always been annoyed by those little scooters until I rode one. They're annoying when you're in a car, but when you ride one, you're like, oh, hell yeah, I'm doing this all the time.
I've never been on.
Okay, well, they're fun. What was we saying? Home Slice, yeah. Another piece of Austin.
Yeah.
When did you start playing guitar?
I was 5.
5?
Yeah. I had this toy plastic guitar, and it was just like a little Tykes.
Yeah.
But that still counts,
hell
and
yeah.
I graduated to a Squire, and then when I got this one, it was just all game. I've had this.
Did you decide to play at 5, or did a parent, or?
I did. I just wanted. I really wanted one.
Because I know a lot of parents make their kid play piano at a certain age.
Sure. We had a bunch of toys around the house, and all of that just gravitated towards more noise.
There you go. Having a guitar is probably a little bit easier than having a drum in your house. I'm going to move over here, Kenneth. Sorry. I'm going to come over here. Let's just go in order here. Sir, introduce yourself.
I'm Cole. My friends call me Molly.
Okay, what's the story there?
It's a long story. We have a lot of nicknames for me.
All right, if we have enough time, we'll get into that. But where'd you grow up?
I grew up here, born and raised.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And when did you start playing drums? Is this did you start on drums or did you graduate to drums?
Yeah, so I started drums at a really early age. I don't really remember learning. Both my parents are musicians, and so it kind of just flowed into the blood. The genes.
Yeah. Nice. And was there any drummer influence that, rock-wise or?
Neil Peart from Rush.
There you go.
Very sad, just passed away, but yeah, he was probably my biggest inspiration.
Tom Sawyer. Oh my God. How many times have we all air drummed that?
Countless.
Yeah. Well, you. I'm just air, drumming. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah. That's really sad.
Yeah.
It's happening a lot lately. All these classic guys. All right, I'm gonna come over here. You're in the dark side here. You're tall.
Yeah.
Name, sir?
I'm Eric. I play the big bass.
The big bass, yes. And you born and raised here? Where are you from?
I was born in Virginia, D.C. area.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fun. I have great memories from there.
No, I've been to D.C. once. I was like, it was cool to see all the historical stuff.
Yeah. Well, I lived about 20 minutes outside of D.C., so like I got the suburbia.
Okay, so you had a good, yeah, because that area is just crap.
Yeah, every once in a while we'd go into the city, but no, I was like in the suburban Virginia,
Nice.
a little bit like 20, 30 minutes from D.C.
So that's probably pretty nice. When did you start playing bass?
When I joined this band.
Nice.
I started playing guitar when I was 11. I'm 23 now. I joined this band when I don't even know how old I was. It was 2016. And so that's when I really started playing bass. And it took me I feel like 2 years to really understand the difference between a guitar and a bass. I'm still learning.
Yeah.
But I feel like, hopefully I'm making progress.
I'm sure it's a little bit easier to go from guitar to bass than bass to guitar.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like both would have their challenges.
Yeah.
Like with me, it's like, I don't know. I'm still working on getting that sense of funk, that groove.
Yeah.
Like it's just like as a guitarist, it's like usually like you let the bassist do that and you put the color over everything. And so now I'm just like trying to figure out how I can grow that that sense of funk.
Yeah. Well, you're doing very well, I can say that, especially for starting to play bass just kind of recently. Speaking of, so you two guys I've known for quite a while. When did the band start, and then we'll get into how these guys came into the band.
Band started right at the end of my senior year of high school, like I think the last month or something, and that was 2014. And then I met Dave within a month or two. And
did you guys go to the same high school, right?
No, I met him through a friend. And then Aaron, who was playing drums with us the first time. And then, let's see, we've been together 5 years now. And last time we were on here, we jammed with his brother Devin on bass and stuff. But I think shortly after that last performance, these two guys joined.
Now, were they from other bands, or you knew them from somewhere?
I think Dave was kind of just childhood friends with everybody.
Nice.
Dave brought everybody together.
There you go.
Yeah, I've known Cole for ages, and he knew Ross.
Nice. I love that. I love hearing the story. And then let's talk about the band name, because I know the story, but for a lot of people that don't.
I was watching One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and I was like, yeah, there we go. I need to read the book, though. I still haven't done it.
It's weird how that is different, because the movie presents everything to you. You don't have to think or use your imagination too much. The book, obviously takes a lot longer, because I'm a very slow reader, and I'm like, squirrel. I get distracted. It takes me forever. I got to pick up books forever to finish it. But I'm sure that's a really good book.
Yeah, everybody rolls their eyes at me when I say I haven't read it yet. And I'm just like, I'll get there, y'all.
Hey, I'm in a band. I'm like traveling and everything.
There's a lot of words in there, man.
Yeah, and they're little. Those words are little in that book.
And the pages, you gotta turn
all
them.
them pages and everything. Also, you guys, since you were last here, have been traveling a lot.
Yes, we have. We've been around.
We'll get into the details of that later, but just where have you been traveling, and we'll get into more details later.
First off, we went to England for about a month, and then been to Mexico a couple times, been all on the east side of the U.S. and all up the west. Nice. So just probably some stuff in the middle we missed there.
You missed Kansas, Oklahoma, all that. The middle part that is always forgotten.
But it's been great.
Nice. I love it. Well, I'm going to get out of the way. We're going to have you guys rock it. We'll be back about 10:25 and rock it out. Just intro each song so we know what it is.
For sure.
All right.